Now, it's no surprise that people who are bored overeat and snack more often. And this is even worse when life is hard and emotions of suffering are involved. So an obvious tip here is to not get bored. You've got to keep yourself active and occupied in mind and or body. And also expect at some time in your life, you're going to have nothing to do. So what you've got to do then is prepare yourself now when you're sort of in this mode with the options of actions that you might take that are not eating, right? So what are the other things you can do? There are so many things that you could try to keep you occupied for good reasons, right? Reading, watching documentaries, watching TED Talks, movement, cooking, gardening, meditation, creative projects, community startups, catch up with friends, writing, painting. I could just keep going on, right? Have a nap, that's a good one. There are so many things you could do. So really there's no reason to be bored. You may think I'm joking with the sleeping part, but the truth is many people are now chronically sleep deprived, and that causes lower willpower. And then that also causes overeating, and that leads to more stress. So if you have a spare 20 minutes, please, for me, take it, have a power nap and enjoy it. Totally 100% guilt-free. Now also, be careful not to occupy your life with activities that don't better you or others in some way. It's okay to have a break, that's fine. You can have a guilt-free, go to the movies, whatever it is, that's fine. But there are certain things that you could fill your time with too much that'll put it out of balance. And by this I mean things like computer games, drinking alcohol, smoking, and so on. Now, this is an important principle in life, and it generally is because it comes back to the point we covered way back at the earlier of the course, which is about fulfilling our needs, having that meaning and that purpose in our life. We only get one life, and every moment is precious. You're never going to get this moment again, right? Once it's gone forever. If you do eat when bored, don't beat yourself up about it. Don't create guilt. But be aware that you did it, first step, that you got bored and one of your first reactions was to go and get food. Be aware of that. The more you're aware of that internal process in your mind and your behavior, then the next time it happens, you're going to see those warning signals. You're going to realize it's happening, right? And then you're going to have more opportunity to intervene in that behavior, into that automatic way of thinking. And I said this earlier when I was talking about managing cravings. You can then break that mental brain wiring, that cycle. For example, you may first snack and eat when you're bored on autopilot. Then you start to become aware of it. You become aware that you're doing that. The next time you're bored, you might go, oh, I might eat some food. And then you challenge this, you go, I'm aware. No, I'm going to go outside, or I'm going to read my book, or I'm going to have a sleep, or I'm going to call my friends instead. And over time, the brain association changes. And eventually, when you're bored, you won't think of food. You'll think of that different or more positive behavior that you've repeatedly done. So hopefully that principle now is really starting to become clear in the way I mean it. Thank you.